Hello everybody, this is Steve Yoder. Welcome to the course. The purpose of this short video is to introduce you to me as one of the instructors in this course, MBA 634 and Business 495. Let's get started. As is the case in many business settings, we will start with an agenda that tells you what we hope to accomplish in the course of this particular video. Many of you will find, if you have not already found, that an agenda sets the structure of many a meeting in the business world. First, we'll be going over my background briefly. Then we'll be talking a little bit about what my business experience brings to the course. We'll talk about the importance of keeping up with the course every single week and maybe even every single day of the week, and then a little bit about what I do outside of class. I went to Duke University where I got an undergraduate degree in political science. I immediately went to law school at Northwestern University School of Law in Chicago. My first job out of law school was at a large law firm headquartered in Pennsylvania called Reed Smith. Somewhat to my surprise, I left that law firm after being elected a partner and became an assistant general counsel at a bank in Pittsburgh that is today known as BNY Mellon. I had never set foot in Alabama until I came to interview for a job at what is now Regions Bank, but what was then AmSouth Bank. I was the general counsel for almost 10 years. I left there prior to the merger between AmSouth and Regions, and for a very brief period of time practiced law again at a law firm here in Birmingham, Balch and Bingham. But in 2008, I joined the faculty full-time at the School of Business, today the Collat School of Business. And over that period of time, I gradually began to do more and more work in the office of the provost. And today I'm doing that substantially full-time, with this course being the only course that I teach right now. The provost, who is the chief academic officer of any large university, is Pam Benoit, who is pictured here. The strategic management process is, I think, a very important one for all business students to understand. This is a graphic that you're going to see several times throughout the course as to how the process is designed to work, all with the goal that you can see down at the bottom, that you want your organization, whether it's for-profit or not-for-profit, to be competitive, to deliver results. As far as how this course will be conducted, I do, in many respects, conduct it like a business. One example of that would be that I expect your email communications with me to be professional. There is a video that is not designed to hurt anyone's feelings, but I ask that you look at in the syllabus that takes apart this particular email that is admittedly from an undergraduate student, I think, to a professor, and the professor is pretty critical of this student, and I would hope that none of you would ever send an email like this, because certainly if you did so in a business setting, it would not put your career off to a good start at all. We will be using some technology that you have probably not used before. For example, we'll be using something called VoiceThread, which is an effort to allow us to hear each other talk electronically outside of class. We will also make very extensive use of Canvas, and we'll be talking about that in our first class. As for VoiceThread, I will be asking that you use that system to introduce yourselves rather than taking a couple minutes for each of 30 plus students in the course, that you instead record an introduction using VoiceThread. You go to the prompts that you will see once you find that page in Canvas and follow along, and simply introduce yourself using those prompts. The technology is not hard. I have never, ever had a student who was not able to figure it out, and I'm sure there won't be a problem with this particular class either. Outside of class, I am a gardener, although the area of garden that I'm willing to tend to seems to shrink every year. This is a fairly small space in my backyard in which my now 13-year-old Jack Russell Terrier Opie is sunning himself. I have a large family that is very important to me. I have 3 daughters, all of whom are married. This picture is out of date. At the time of this picture, I had 4 grandchildren. Today, I have 7 grandchildren. As a matter of fact, the 7th grandchild was born about 7.5 hours prior to the time that I am recording this video. Welcome to the course.